Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the mountain. It's a chilly one this morning here on the mountain. Well, today is the day, guys, that we are starting on the expansion of the tiny house. First thing we got to do this morning is go and get the tools out of the storage sheds over there. We're not supposed to have rain for a couple of days, so it's a good time to get this started. The weather is starting to warm up here a little bit, even though it's a little chilly this morning. It should get up into the higher 40s, lower 50s today. So that's some good working weather. We're gonna get all the tools set up today, and we're gonna start taking off the siding of the tiny house. I'm going to try to save as much of this as possible. Hopefully it doesn't split too bad on me, because I want to use as much of it as possible whenever we add the new walls right out here. There will be windows in both of these walls, which means if the ends do split just a little bit, I will be able to cut some of them off and be able to place them where the windows are going to close that void up a little bit and not need such long runs. So we're going to take the four-wheeler over to the storage sheds and go ahead and get the chop saw and the nail guns and compressors and all of the other tools that we're going to need, and go ahead and get set up. That way we can hit the ground running. Let's get it. Well, good morning, Midnight. Are you in your house? Are you in your house? It's a lot warmer in here, huh? Yeah. Yeah. So, the main tool that we're going to need is the chop saw back there. I think I'm going to go ahead and crank the old Sportster 2 while I'm in here. I haven't ran it in about a month, just to keep the fluids running through it. Hopefully the battery's not dead with as cold as it's been. You want to crank up the motorcycle? Probably not, huh? You look like you're barely awake. Yeah. We'll do it after we get the saw. How about that? Yeah? Ah, that was a big yawn. Alright, first thing we're going to do, now my back has been bothering me. I'll try to do this as easy as possible. All right, that was the biggest item. Now we need to grab a couple of hand tools. Never have too many hammers. Grab your tool belt. Haven't worn this in a while. Alright, I believe the rest of the stuff I need is in the patio well shed. Let's go ahead and crank up the Harley. I know you're not going to want to hear this, but we got to do it. We got to do it, sweetheart. Let that run for a little while. Keep the fluids going through there. We'll go ahead and go over there and unload this and get this set up, and then we'll come back and shut this off. Should be an interesting ride. Y'all can't be laying down on the job. We got things to do. Alright, we got the saw set up. Haven't used this in a while. Looking forward to it. Alright, let's grab the compressor, nail gun, all that good stuff. Got the nail gun. Alright, got the compressor. This hose is mighty stiff with as cold as it is out here. Now my wrist is still messed up, so I'm gonna have to be careful with the old nail gun. I'm definitely gonna be wearing my wrist brace. Before I start all of this, has been feeling a little bit better, but it's still not all the way fixed. So I don't want to take a step backwards. All right, small change of plans. It's getting later in the day, so we're not gonna start ripping the sides down yet. We're gonna go take care of the animals real quick, and we might run out to the Drifting Dreamer's new property. What's going on, guys? Chicken. All right, the chicken and ducks are doing really well. As you can see, guys, the chickens have no problem getting water out of there. Let's check for some eggs. Look at all those eggs, guys. Got one there. These are all the older ones that I've been leaving in there. Looks like one of them chipped away at it. I'm leaving the eggs right now, hoping that they'll hatch them out. I still haven't let any set in there long enough to hatch out, so I'm gonna let those set for a while because I got plenty of eggs right now, and just see if I can get them to hatch out. I know one of them has been setting, but she's down there eating right now. All right, let's get the rabbit situated. What's going on, guys? You still got water. What's going on, parkour? Ready for some groceries. Gandalf, what's happening, buddy? You're being a little aggressive. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Pardon me. All the rabbits are doing well. What's going on, Gandalf? Parkour, what's happening? All right, let's go check on the clips and the goats. See, you knocked your water bowl over again. What's up, man? What's going on, Eclipse? What are you doing, baby girl? Chief, having a little sip. You guys over here are munching. Everybody is good and healthy. The babies are getting huge. Yeah, right, Chanel. Getting big, huh? All right, let's go check on the drifting dreamers. All right, we just met with Mike and them. Just got out here to the Paris property here, and he got the tractor going. He said he's freezing, so he's calling it a day. But let's take a look at it. Oh yeah, that looks real good. They also tore down this old lean-to back here since I've been here. Garden the land, garden the land. Watch out, Ralphie. I do love their little creek that runs through it. They also did a whole lot of cleaning with Ivy's family factotum over there. And also Oryx Littlefield came. Y'all have to go over to their channel, Drifting Dreamers 5, to check that out. That was a big day. They got a lot of stuff out of the barn. And I know that's a big accomplishment right there. I know the feeling. Well, good morning. Well, it's that day, guys. It is time to demo all of this siding right here on the tiny house. Gonna try to do it carefully. Gonna try to keep from messing up as much as possible, because I do want to reuse it like we talked about earlier. First step, I need to take down this fan here. It looks like we got screws behind this. Hopefully I could just take these top ones off and these bottom ones, and it'll come off. But we'll see. If I have to, I'll take the fan apart and actually take it down. I prefer to just leave it on that board though. All right, let's grab the drill and let's get this thing started. Nice. That's what I was hoping for. That ain't a good start. Last one. All right, now that we got this one done, we're gonna have to disconnect the gas right here. I need to go ahead and take this off because I'm gonna have to feed that through the hole down there. That way I don't have to bust that one up anymore. So let's go ahead and grab some channel locks and get that one off. Move the bottle out of the way. I'm gonna have to hook that back up tonight because that runs to the hot water heater. And I have taken enough cold showers here on Come On Mountain. Trust me, when the first year and a half I was here, outside showers was a little tricky. So I'm glad to be moved past that point. But so far, I'm able to save quite a bit of them. Some of them did split and some of the ends cracked up a little bit. But with having windows in these two walls, it'll make the runs a little shorter on some of them. So hopefully I'll still have enough to kind of piece it together. Won't know until I get to that point and get the walls up, start pulling measurements and going through it all and seeing what's savable and see what's not. All right, let's get at it. All right, tank's gone. Let's go. Last one. Whew, almost feels like I'm going backwards, huh? But it's still got the house wrap on there, so I'm not worried about moisture and stuff like that. If rain does end up coming in on me, I might have to close this section off right here just to make sure rain don't blow up underneath and get on the drywall ceiling inside the tiny house. Ended up with quite a bit of the siding. Like I was saying earlier, some of it will be able to be saved, some of it won't. Hopefully I'll have enough to finish this off right here. Well, let's talk about the next steps, guys. The next steps is I'm going to need to build the wall. I'm going to build this one first because that's the one that the 2x6s are going to rest on. So I need to make sure I got my height across there. But I do need to go ahead and lay out where these 2x6s are going to lay. That way I know where to put my studs in the wall. This wall is going to be built different than the rest of the walls, because if y'all remember the rest of them, this was just going to be like a freestanding pump house slash lean-to thing. So the poles are actually concreted in the ground. Here the wall's actually going to set up on top of the concrete and actually be a structural wall on this outside right here. So I need to put a double top plate and all of that and make sure that my 2x4s line up with the 2x6s. So I need to get some seats mounted up along here. I'll probably just cut that tar paper right there along the bottom so I can slide my seats in there, and then get this wall built, and then I will work on this wall before I start putting in the 2x6s. But that's going to be on the next video, guys. I'm sure this one's already getting pretty long, but we have officially started on the tiny house expansion. No turning back now, guys. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because this is just the beginning of this year's fun. All right, guys, until we see each other again, let's go on another adventure. Come on.